Hi everyone, Ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kiyomo shadowing no lesson wo yadakimashou. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zehi. Chanaru no toroku wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever find yourself saying just in case and wondering how to say it in English? It's a common phrase, right?
Oh, totally. It's like a safety net in our conversations. And turns out, there are quite a few ways to express it in English, not just one.
Yeah, you've got just in case, of course, but there are also some other options depending on what you're trying to say, you know? It's not just about the words, but how you use them.
Right. It's like, are you preparing for something, rechecking, or just being extra cautious? That kind of affects what phrase you'd use, I guess.
So let's break it down then. When you're thinking just in case, like, I'll bring an umbrella just in case it rains, what are the go-to phrases?
Just in case itself is definitely the most common, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's super versatile. You can use it at the beginning or end of a sentence. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of seek.
Right. That's a good comparison. And it's not limited to bad situations. You can use it for positive, unexpected situations, too. Like, I take an extra gift just in case they like my present.
Exactly. It's like a safety net, regardless of the outcome. But what about when you want to be extra safe, like when double-checking medication dosage?
That's when to be on the safe side comes in handy, right? It has that idea of taking extra precautions. Let's double-check the dosage to be on the safe side, for instance.
That's it. It really emphasizes the precautionary aspect. It's like you're actively trying to avoid any problems. But what if you're thinking of preventative measures, something more proactive, not just avoiding problems?
Then for precaution is your go-to. Like, I made a copy of the file for precaution. You're taking a preventative action there.
Ah, that makes sense. It's less about avoiding the negative and more about planning ahead. So just in case is like a general safety net. To be on the safe side is like extra safety measures. And for precaution is about proactive planning, right?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And it's not just about these three. There's also just to make sure and just to be sure, especially when you're talking about confirming things.
Exactly. Those are great for those times when you want to double check something to make sure everything's all right. Like, I'll call again just to make sure you got my message.
And I'd say double check goes well hand in hand then. Like, let's double check the schedule just to be sure.
Yeah, they often go together. Double check just to be sure, just to make sure. All good. It's that extra step to prevent errors.
Now, some of these phrases, they're great for everyday chats. Others, they're perfect for emails. What about being formal in business settings?
In more formal settings, you might hear for confirmation, like, for confirmation, could you send me the revised document? Or for your information. Those phrases add a touch of formality.
That's helpful to know for business emails or presentations. And what if you want to soften a potentially confrontational statement, like saying, just so you know, when you're sharing something that could be a little surprising?
Just to let you know, or just so you're aware. Those are good options when you want to be gently assertive. They kind of soften the blow, right?
Yeah, they're like the polite version of I'm about to say something you might not like. So it's not just about the phrase itself, but also the tone you use it in.
Precisely. And it's about choosing the right expression for the context. Like, better safe than sorry. Is that a good fit in business?
I guess it depends on the context. It's more of a general saying, good for casual situations. So understanding what you want to convey is really important, it seems.
Yeah, absolutely. It was about thinking through the context. Are you being cautious? Are you double-checking? Or are you just preparing? Each of those situations might call for different phrases.
So to recap, for no, you have options like just in case for general use, to be on the safe side, for extra safety, and for precaution, for being proactive, plus just to make sure and just to be sure for confirming and for confirmation or for your information for more formal settings.
And when you want to gently break some news, just to let you know, or ooh, just so you're aware, are good. They all kind of add these extra layers of meaning to what you're saying. So mastering these can make a big difference in how well you communicate.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kansa or request in the comments. ぜひ、チャンネルの登録をお願いします。I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye bye.